This is Who in the Hub. I'm Carl Setterlund, and we're here today with Jessica Pena from the Hyde Square Task Force. Jessica, I understand you've been involved in this since first grade. Could you talk about your current involvement and what you're doing now with the Hyde Square Task Force?
All right, so I started off as a part of the after-school program at the John F. Kennedy Elementary School. That was when I was a first grader. I was a part of the Learn Through Dance after-school program, and then I moved on to middle school. And my coordinator now, she was my dance teacher in the Curly K through 8. And I then had the opportunity to become a part of the Jamaica Plain dance group, which is what I'm doing now.
Jessica, I understand when you first started, you weren't even sure if you really liked dance, and now you teach a class for a group called Ritmo and Acción. Could you talk about that class and what made you start to enjoy dance so much?
I teach a community education class on Tuesdays, and I teach a group of kids from the age of 6 to 18. And I basically teach them an Afro-Lion dance. The format of the class would be a warm-up, a stretch, and then I would review from the last class. I would teach new choreography, and then I would move on and just start practicing. It's something that I did not like to do as a student, but now that I'm a lead teacher, I enjoy doing it much more because I feel that I was once one of those kids and I was in their shoes. And so it's much more enjoyable for me now to see them grow as both students and as individuals.
And I heard you guys had a performance this past Wednesday. Could you talk about that and what that was like for you and how it went?
So the Hyde Square Task Force has events that are called Summer Nights Out, which take place right in front of the Blessed Sacrament Church in Jamaica Plain. We do that every Wednesday, and my Jamaica Acción, it was the first Summer Nights Out, so we had a whole bunch of performers come in. My group performed, so I performed twice that day. It was cool. We had dance competitions, and it was pretty surprising to see how much people that don't dance on a daily basis go on the dance floor and win pretty cool prizes.
Yeah, and you also teach your twin sisters, right? Can you talk about what that's been like?
Yeah, they're part of the community education class. They go in on Tuesdays, which is pretty weird because it's I'm teaching my little sisters, and when I'm at home, they're like, well, yeah, she's my dance teacher, but it's cool because I get to see them not from a sister perspective, but from a teacher to student perspective.
Talk about how young you've gotten involved in being a leader when a lot of kids your age are out enjoying their summer vacation and you're in here contributing and making a positive impact.
I know I started at a very young age, but when I look at it, my coordinator, she was my dance teacher and she was only 16. So that's basically what inspired me. I seen her and I said, she's very young and she's doing so much. So I think that's something I can possibly do in the future, and that's exactly what I did.
Yeah, could you talk about any mentors that you've had here and what they've helped you with, what they've meant to you during the years you've been involved here?
So I've had 2 mentors so far during the programming, and they basically have moved me through the college process, the application, time management, drugs and alcohol. So they've been there to tell me, right from wrong, and they've also been there to just as sort of like a friend. So if anything, I can text them, ask them questions, and that's something that it's very I really appreciate it because it's something that they're teaching me at a very young age. So when I finally get to college, for example, I won't be able to I won't make mistakes, and I'll be able to.
And what do you think the task force itself right now means to the community from your perspective, what you've seen being involved?
The Hyde Square Task Force is a very diverse place. We have a lot of people from the community come in to get dance classes, music lessons, and we just, since we host the Summer Nights Out events, we have the whole community come out and just enjoy these events.
Jessica, how have you changed, if at all, from the time that you've started here? How have you grown as a person, and what have been some of the biggest takeaways from this experience?
I started off as a very shy, timid, quiet, not wanting to do anything. hating dance person, I guess you can call it. And now I enjoy dance. I like to talk a lot. I'm very talkative. I like to lead things. I like to lead activities. Like I said, I'm a lead teacher in a dance class, and that's something that I have taken away.
Jessica, thank you for taking the time to talk with us, and it's really been a fascinating time hearing about your story and about the Hyde Square Task Force. All right. Christian, what impact do you think teenagers like yourself can have in terms of being role models in the community?
Well, the impact is that once you're a role model and you have like a positive mind and everything, you could let other youth know that there is still hope in this world, that you could make into this world with this community center or not. You could still make it with just a little hope inside of your mind. And that's all.
Yeah. Have you done any projects with Jessica, and can you talk about her, what you see from her as a member of this?
Yes, when I was the rookie runner, we actually did this 5K. We ran around the neighborhood, and it was pretty amazing. Everyone was looking at us. We had bright colored shirts on, and everyone was asking us, "Why are you running? What is this?" And we just said it was a 5K. You know, we're trying to change up the community. We're trying to let everyone know that there's still hope around us and youth.
And are you involved at all in Ritmo and Acción, or is any other projects?
Yes, I was. I just started in Larimo, actually a few weeks ago. We had an event last week. It was Summer Nights Out, but I was not dancing at all because I'm actually learning how to dance.
From what you've seen of Ritmo, what impact has it had, and what can it do in terms of being positive for the kids involved?
Well, with Remo, they push you a lot. You know, it's just a positive thing to do. You know, dancing is like you do it with your heart, not with your mind. You know, you have to feel and not just move it. You know, and it's just a positive thing just to dance anymore.
Can you talk about the things you're involved in and what your role is here at Hyde Square Task Force?
Well, at this point right now, I am in a Limo class right now, and I'm still learning how to dance. I'm learning bachata, salsa, merengue, and while I'm learning it, my coordinator, Jasmine, will see if I'm ready to do a performance in the stage and see if I'm ready or not. And after that, she will see if I could teach kids or adults. And once I'm ready, she will say, "You could do this, and I believe in you."
From your experience interacting with the mentors, has that made you want to stay involved or even increase your role here?
Yes, because a lot of mentors motivate me a lot, especially my last year mentor, Alexis from the Rookie Runner. There's times I had a really ups and downs with him. There's times I told him that I really didn't want to be here at all. I was a shy type. And he kept telling me, you know, push yourself. I was exactly like you when I was your age, and just keep pushing yourself. So I pushed myself, and I want to become another role model just like them.
How important do you think this is going to be for JP in the future as part of the community?
Well, if you're a youth that wants to change your mind and want your future to be better, this JP could change in an instant, in a second, if the youth wants to come here and wants to change their mind and their hearts.
Well, Christian, thanks for taking a few minutes to talk with us.